welcome to the show. You're watching Twin Tiers Football alongside Jenna Cottrell. I'm Dan Fates. The seasons are starting to change, and with that fall weather brings big Friday night light matchups.
Yeah, starting across the border tonight in Pennsylvania, 3-1 Athens was heading down to Wellsboro to take on the undefeated Green Hornets and get some revenge from last year.
Yeah, in 2014, Wellsboro shut out Athens 41-0, but both teams are coming off of big wins tonight. Wellsboro getting their first real test of the season. Opening drive for the Hornets after a long pass put them in the red zone. Chase Moser taking the inside handoff, weaving his way into the end zone. Wellsboro was up 7-0 early. Athens, they would answer. Aaron Berry showing off his arm. Throws it up into the night sky, and Austin Lister running under it. Even the coaches, look at this. Yeah, they want to peek too. 2 plays later, Peyton Lewis capping the drive off with a 3-yard score. That's how you foul your blocks. We were all tied up. Still in the first quarter, though, Quinn Henry is just a sophomore. Here he goes, quarterback keeper. He's faster than the defense, and he's even faster than the camera. Can't keep him in the frame, but it was a back-and-forth contest. The Cats would come out on top. Barry would hit Bill Bennett with 30 seconds left. Athens gets their payback, 27-26. Staying in PA, Twanda winless on the year, but their marching band was killing it tonight. North Penn Manfield led 22-14 at the half. Opening drive for the Panthers, Brock Burley dropping back and looking for Garrett Bigheart. Go up and get it, son. The 6'4" wideout coming down with the jump ball. North Penn was up by 16. Then the defense would go to work. The Knights trying to get something going, but Caleb Benjamin gets met by Vince Bova right as soon as he gets the handoff, pretty much. Bova blowing things up. A couple of plays later, Dalton Potter drops back, and he's looking to take off, but there's Bova again. He's in the backfield causing mayhem like he's an Allstate commercial. But after a botched punt gave Twanda the ball back, Ponder finds Steven Yates over the middle, and he's not afraid to go there and gets into the end zone. The Knights roar back in the second half and complete the upset. They pick up their first win, 31-30, over the Panthers.
Congrats to them. Now, former Pittsburgh Steelers Franco Harris coach Bill Cowher and Jerome Bettis on the sidelines in this one. Guests of Emmy grad Thomas Tull. Yeah, that is ridiculous. He's a part owner of the Steelers. Now, on the field, Dominic Nads looking like the bus. He plows in 14 yards for the score. Ain't nothing, JC. Then started the second quarter. Emmy, they would bounce back. Kyle Ballmer scrambles, tosses back across to Kevin Barrett. Wow. Spartans, that was picture perfect. Take a 15-8 lead. But JC, they were not there. Nods going in again. That gives the Wildcats a 16-15 lead.
Upset alert.
Main Enwell, though, they were not nearly John. John Serra takes the pitch. He's got blockers for days. 16-yard score. Emmy takes a 23-16 lead. Then right before the half, back to Ballmer. He spots Drew Gallagher. Pretty footwork here on the sidelines. Emmy looking good, up 31-16 at the half. Second half, no scoring in the third, though, but Emmy would strike first in the fourth. Ballmer and Micah Miller run the option, and, well, yeah, he would be gone. The Spartans win 45-30. That's their 56 in a row, longest winning record in New York State, third longest active streak. Get this, in the country.
Congrats to them.
Yeah, a big matchup tonight in Corning as the 3-1 Hawks welcome in the 3-1 Golden Bears. Vestal getting right to it in the second. TJ Wegman, he was on the move. Then look at this bomb. Spiral City, Russie Verkler. That looked like the nail in the coffin if you were a Corning fan, and that happened early. Golden Bears up 14. But at the start of the fourth, Corning, they were tied up. John Dobson rumbles in with the rock there. Hawks take the lead. But next Vestal drive, you can't count them out. It was working all night long. Wegman, the QB scamper. This game knotted almost the entire night. Corning up by 1. Vestal, though, they would go for 2 off the snap here. Wegman fakes it left, takes it to the right, running for the end zone. But Corning converges. Wegman goes down just a yard outside of the goal line. You think it's over? It ain't over. Corning's Devin Sullivan cut back here and away. He takes from Vestal's territory back to the house. The Golden Bears don't go down without a fight, but Corning scrapes by 28-26.
Yeah, his brother's a pretty good athlete, too. Out in Section 5, Leroy and Hornell squared off. 7 wins between the two teams coming in, and they were tied late into the third, but the Red Raiders would have the answer and edge out the Knights 14-7. And Homecoming was the perfect night for Waylon Cohocton to snap an 8-game skid to put one in the win column as the Eagles beat Wellsville 34-6.
Rolling there. And out of Section 5, Cuba Rushford went to Canisteo and laid the hammer. The Rebels put up 63 points to the Redskins as they moved to 4-1 on the season. And some more District 4 scores for you. Derek Frederick had a rushing TD, a passing TD, a punt return TD for Wyalusing. There, he was racking them up as they were too much for Canton in a 59-6 win. And Kalmaneski Valley picked up their second win of the season as they topped Montgomery 43-20.
And in an interstate matchup, Troy pulls off an upset in a barn burner. The Trojans put up nearly 50 points as they slide past the Patriots 48-45. It's homecoming this weekend for Edison, so of course you will see the iconic orange and blue, but don't be surprised if you see some lime green all in the stands.
Yeah, Edison might be facing off against Watkins Glen tomorrow, but the two communities coming together in support of Zach Brown. Brown is a teacher at Watkins Glen. He's also been a part of Edison baseball for years. This summer, Zach was diagnosed with stage 2 lymphoma. Now, Brown has already started his chemotherapy treatments, and they've been going well, but to show their support, the community has made Team Brown t-shirts complete with that lime green lymphoma ribbon. Although the situation may still be surreal for Brown, he says the encouragement is always appreciated.
I'm lucky, family, friends. When you live in a community as long as I have, and it's a wonderful community, and you develop the relationships that I have, it's amazing what people give back, in your time of need. You're just blown away by it.
Such a phenomenal coach. Now that game tomorrow will be at 2:30, and there's plenty of other football going on. Elmira is home, Horseheads is home, Waverly off on the road, so plenty of Sunday night action for you guys out there.
Also on the web, don't forget to tune in to the Buffalo Bills Red Zone as Jen and I take our picks at this Week 4 matchup. Well, Joe will have the last look at your weather right